oddities. Usually when I say that word, I mean a really weird and obscure movie that is so outrageous you can't believe it was ever made. Well, in this episode, we're going to look at a movie about a gravure idol, and that is like a pin-up model who doesn't get naked. Now, she wants to sing. She discovers a song that can kill people. She then grows a pair of devil horns and wings, and then unleashes her masterpiece on the world. Does that sound odd to you? Because to me, that just sounds very typically Japanese. Anyway, enough of that. Let's check out this movie, Evil Idol Song. Now, this movie is going to be a bit of fun to explore, but before we begin that, it's worth noting that the actress who plays Kana, who is the main character in the movie, is played by a real-life idol called Ina Fujita. Now, she is a self-proclaimed singer-songwriter, a really confusing word that she made up. It means a mixture of singer, songwriter, and gravure idol. Now, she's well known for wearing bikinis on stage when she performs, and also her very provocative promotional material. Now, as far as I could find, there is no AV stuff of her. So for all you perverts out there, there are no sex videos of her. But she has been in a movie called Vampire Clay, which is a movie that I've looked at on this channel before. So if you're interested, go have a look at that now. Or no, not now, after you've watched this. Anyway, let's get cracking into this one. After the weird opening sequence, which shows Kana's first interaction with the demon that invades her body, we're shown a snapshot of her life, performing songs on the street to a small group of fans who follow her ups and downs, alongside a weird stalker dude who takes photos of her legs and boobs. We then see Kana at a bikini shoot where she realizes she's just a piece of meat. It's here where we meet her rival Yui and her manager. Back at her apartment, she's writing a new song that she presents later that day to her manager and the boss of her company, who instantly dismisses it and tells her to stick to her modeling work. Her boss tells her she's made an arrangement for Kana to meet Yui's manager in a private location. Kana doesn't want to go, but realizes she has no choice in this industry. You see, this is not just a horror movie, but it's also one of those social commentary films about the idol industry in Japan and how it uses and abuses these young girls who are just desperate to be superstars. After flipping out at another photo shoot, Kana is replaced by Yui, but a dream later that night, presented in this grainy VHS POV style, shows the murder of Kana's weird stalker dude from the intro. He dies with a smile on his face. But why? Kana wakes up from this dream and starts humming a tune. She thinks this time it's a winner and quickly starts writing it down. While she plays the tune on her guitar, she notices her pet bird is going insane. Probably not the reaction she was looking for. Later that night, Kana meets the manager in a hotel. We know what they've done here. She hopes it'll save her career. He hopes she isn't pregnant. She heads off for a walk, thinking about her terrible choice, when she takes a rest on some steps near a homeless man and starts to hum her new tune again. The homeless man loves it and begs her for more, but at the same time, the song is having an insane reaction on him. He grasps for breath, but can't get enough of the song. Something is also there with Kana and the homeless man, watching them. And it takes over her body. She can't stop singing, even though it's having such a strong reaction on the homeless man. It's not until her proper manager finds her and drags her away that he stops convulsing. But it's too late for him. They go back to her apartment where they discover the origins of the new tune Sana has learnt. It's an old Eastern European song that was rumoured to cause painful deaths to anyone who heard it. Could this really be the same song that Kana keeps singing? The next morning, while busking again, Kana's manager receives an email with a link to a YouTube video. That video is titled Kana Casting Couch. And if you know anything about what casting couch videos are, then you know what this video is. Yui's manager secretly recorded their tryst and then uploaded it to the internet to destroy her career and promote Yui to the top spot. Instantly, this has a negative effect on Kana's career. She tries to busk again the next day, but her loyal fans are just not into it as her energy isn't there. But it's the reaction from the general public that breaks Kana. She's photographed, gossiped, abused, and has water thrown on her. But She doesn't give up on her new song though. And we finally see who this mysterious shadow is that's following her. It's Kana. Well, Devil Kana. And she's in control now. Kana confronts her boss and Yui's manager. She realizes she's been used and that Yui has stolen her song. But before she can humiliate herself, she asks them if they want to hear her new song. They humor her, and that will be their fatal mistake. As Kana performs the new song to them, they start convulsing and reacting. The song is killing them. Sensing an inner power, Kana sings with more gusto until their eardrums burst. Unfortunately, this effect is done using digital blood, so it doesn't look as awesome as it should have. But we get the point. She's essentially deafened them both, with the manager also dying. But the boss survives, just without the ability to hear. Alongside Kana's manager, they quickly bury the body of Yui's manager. Fearing for her life, the boss promotes Kana as the top dog, relegating Yui to second place. Kana is back. Her street performances are a hit, with more fans than ever cheering and dancing along with her. It's time to start booking a real concert for Kana. Alongside her boss, they scout out a location that would be perfect, but the manager of the location doesn't believe idol music is real music and refuses their booking. Desperate, Kana asks him if he would like to hear her new song. Just like her boss before, this guy humors her, but her real boss knows what's about to go down and makes sure the door is locked so he can't escape. As you can imagine, this doesn't end well for him. Yui knows something's going on too. She sees the blood splatter on the walls of the boss's office and asks about it. Kana interrupts them before Yui can find out, and she goes to leave, but Kana's manager follows her and gives her a warning. Don't listen to any of Kana's music, because it's probably bad. And it will kill you. While he is a loyal manager to Kana, he doesn't like this change in her character and wants her to stop singing the song. Kana's boss, on the other hand, loves it and wants Kana to spread it far and wide. Later that night, Yui bumps into Kana while on a run. Kana and her boss pin down Yui and Kana starts to sing the song. It kills Yui, but in the distance, a paparazzi snaps a photo of the incident. A few days later, the news breaks that Kana has killed her rival Yui. She's ambushed by the media who want to know more, and this is where Kana's transformation occurs. She's now the devil, complete with devil wings and devil horns. The evil has fully taken over her body. On a side note, I think the wings look pretty cool, but why can't she retract them? Kana whisks her boss and manager out of the ambush and far away from the city, where they run into a minivan with Kana's 3 superfans from the beginning of the movie. They are super excited to help her with her next goal, a concert where she will perform the song. They find an abandoned building and then get to work. 2 of the superfans help to create new costumes and find musicians to play supporting instruments, while the other sets up the live stream with the use of some borrowed video equipment. The night before the concert, Kana and her boss finish writing the song. They've added more excitement to it and dubbed it the Evil Idol Song. They know what they're about to do with their live stream. They want to create worldwide chaos. With the stage set and everything ready, the concert and live stream is about to begin, but her manager can't let her go ahead and do this. He takes the boss hostage and threatens to kill her. But the boss doesn't care about her life. He tries to stab himself in the neck, but it doesn't kill him. The show must go on. Fans start flooding into the building and viewers start connecting to the live streams. However, the police are also there and they quickly file in and take cover, waiting for their time to strike against Kana. The concert starts and the crowd goes wild. Kana is saving her masterpiece until the end, but before that happens, the police interrupt the concert and shoot Kana. They don't realize she's a devil though and can't be killed with mere bullets. Her fans try to stop the police and a scuffle breaks out. Innocent bystanders and band members are caught up in the crossfire. But Kana doesn't stop her performance. Egged on by her boss, she starts to sing the Evil Idol song. Her manager wakes up and realizes she doesn't have any supporting musicians. He takes up the guitar and starts playing alongside her. The song is a hit. The eardrums of everyone are exploding at both the concert and on the live stream. People drop in the streets as Kana's voice is beamed out to the whole world. And she sings with more and more passion. She's done it. She's killed almost everybody. With her manager and boss still by her side, they take one look at the dead bodies piled up all around them and jump off the building. Fade out, the movie ends. A short but utterly enjoyable ride, I think, and of course with an important social message about the life of an idol and the toll that it takes on both the idol and of everyone around them. Now, it's said that the shadow that follows Kana, which later manifests itself into the devil, is a result of the stress and pressure of being an idol. Do you agree with that statement? I'm not sure I do, but it had to come from somewhere, right? On the outside, the idol world is always presented as glamorous, but I think we all know deep down inside about the insane world behind it. We know the idol's fans know this and about the exploitation and abuse that they suffer. We've seen the real life stories as well. And going as far back as 2013, I can remember when a group member of the band AKB48. Her name was Minami Minagishi. She was forced to give a public apology for dating a member of a boy band. Her penance, alongside her teary apology, was also to shave her head. And it's not just Japan either, but there's been incidents with Korean pop stars as well, including suffering the abuse from fans so heavily that they end up taking their own lives. So who would ever want to get involved in an industry like that? Certainly not for the money. As for the movie itself, I mean, if you can ignore all those industry overtones, this is an interesting J-horror flick. Blending music with horror is nothing new. In fact, one of the movies I've covered recently on J-Horror Oddities was also about an idol pop band. And I like the way it's probably done here in this movie rather than that one. It actually shows in this film that the girls, these idols, can actually have talent, but it's often overlooked just for their sex appeal. The music is a long way down the list of the things that their management group and their agency feels that they can offer their fans. But, and I mentioned it before, I really hate the digital blood effects. I always hate digital blood effects. I always will hate them. They never look good. Ever look good, and they look really poor in this film, and that's understandable. This movie is 10 years old at this point, so yeah, it just looks shit. So using my patent pending ghost rating, which stands for great horror or stupid trash, I'll give this 3 ghosts because it's fun. It's a fun idol music horror movie. That's semi-horror comedy, certainly towards the end. It adds a little bit of goofiness to it, just to kind of ease up and lighten up the tone of the movie. Otherwise, it would have been very serious. That first 40 minutes is really heavy. When she grows the devil horns and the wings, the movie kind of lightens up a bit, and certainly that's when Kana's character changes. But again, that's the whole point of the movie, about the transformation of people, about how greed and the quest for fame will do this to you, but also how the industry chews you up and spits you out. Is this a J-horror oddity? I think so, because I can't imagine the Americans or anyone else making a movie quite as silly and as fun as this one. Anyway, I'm the Auntie Dan. You are watching J-Horror Oddities here on Shockmania. Thank you so much for tuning in. Like, subscribe, join the Discord, all that other jazz. I will catch you next time. If you've got a recommendation, leave it below too.